Okay, today I'm going to show you how to sublimate a cheer bow. What you're going to need is 3-inch ribbon, 100% polyester, cut to 32 inches, 5/8 inch ribbon, cut to 5 inches, also 100% polyester, an alligator clip or rubber band, a zip tie or string or floral wire, anything to keep it cinched in the middle. You need a lighter, heat tape, hot glue gun, scissors, and then of course your design. You need your 2 3-inch by 8-inch sections for the loops and your 2 3 by 3 inches for the tails. I also have glitter HTV to put this particular design on because I kind of want it to sparkle a little bit more. So I just have that cut out into that shape. What you're going to do is you're going to take your 3-inch ribbon that is cut to 32 inches and you are going to fold it in half and crease that. This is going to help you line up your middle where your loops are going to be. So you're going to take your design for your loops. So you want a little bit of the white showing around the edge for your blowout, and then on the ends you want to cut directly on them so you have a crisp line. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this under and then line them up. When you have your ribbon where you want it, you're going to use heat tape to tape it down to the paper so it stays in the press. I like to stagger my tape. I find that staggering my tape not only helps me use less tape, but it gives me more control over the entire project. Okay, so that is your loops. Now what you want to do for the tails is you're going to do it on the opposite side. So if I have my print being on the back side here, I want my tail to be on the top side. You want it to be about 1 inch or so from the bottom. Does not have to be perfect. I'm going to angle this a little bit. And then for the other one, I'm just going to take the heat transfer vinyl and place it where I want it. And then we are going to press, and I will show you how to line it up. Okay, so we're at the heat press and we're gonna do it at 400 degrees for 60 seconds. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to lay out my bottom blowout paper, just like that. And then I have a 15 by 15 heat press, and since the loop design is 16 inches long, I find that if I lay it diagonal, I can get the whole thing on there. You want to do this with the print side up and the ribbon side down. That way the print is what gets the heat. I'm going to lay another piece of blowout paper on top. And then press. 60 seconds and we'll be right back. Our print is done, and you can just roll this right off. There you go. You can tell that it's finished when the transfer paper has very little ink left on it. So for the ends, we have the regular sublimation design as well as the HTV design. So what we're gonna do is press the HTV design for just a few seconds to get it sticky to the back. We're going to line up our other print with it, and then we will press for the full 60 seconds. Now, I am not a big fan of waste, so what I like to do for my blowout papers is fold it on a horizontal for the ends. I do that with the bottom one and the top one. We're going to put it on there. Let's set this to the side. You press just the HTV one by itself for just a few seconds. Once that is on there, you can take off the heat tape as well as the top of that. And now we have just the circle. We are going to line this up and tape it. You're going to take the bottom and the top. We are also going to pull up the other one, lay them side by side, and press them both for the full 60 seconds. Okay, once you're done with that, we can go ahead and take these off. Alrighty. So what you're gonna do, once everything's pressed, if you look right here, you can see the end of the design. So what you want to do is line up the ribbon where this meets the end of that one and this side meets the end of that one. Then what you're going to do is the line that's in the middle, you're going to pull it down and match everything up. It's going to go straight into the middle. So you should go straight down. Now what I'm gonna do is use the table as like my third hand and just cinch it up accordion style. Once it's cinched in the middle, you're going to take your zip tie and just pull it, not all the way tight, but to where it's enough to hold it and you can still work with it and get it where you want it. Now I'm going to bring this all the way to the back and to the bottom. And I'm going to fluff the loops out until I get it where I want it. I like that. And then I'm going to pull it all the way tight. And then that right there is your basics. For the final touches, you're going to put the two designs together and then fold it towards the back. You're going to take your scissors and cut at like a 45-degree angle. And you're going to take your lighter and just seal the edges in. Careful, you can cinch this very easy. I also find that if I don't cut my lines perfectly straight, that the lighter also helps me to get them a little bit straighter. The next thing you're going to do is cut this. You're going to take your hot glue gun and make sure that the zip tie is towards the bottom, but definitely in the back. Take your hot glue gun, put a dab right there, and then take your ribbon and lay it directly onto it. I like to take this to press down because it does kind of burn my fingers just a little bit. And then the next step is actually to hot glue this right on top of where I was pressing. Put this whichever way you want it, it doesn't really matter. Then you are going to take the ribbon and pull it all the way around. Now I like to pull it as tight as I can and then come back and make sure everything's still able to be seen. So once you have it pulled all the way to, you are actually going to open your alligator clip and put a little dab right inside. And then pull the ribbon through and close your alligator clip. What I like to do after that is bring it around one last time. And then I'm going to glue alongside the alligator clip, not on the alligator clip. I just want this to stay down right next to it. And pull it tight. Let it sit for a second. And then you're going to trim off your excess. As close as you can. And then I like to take a lighter because I can never get it all the way to. So I like to take a lighter and seal that and kind of burn it down just a little bit. And then bring it around front. just kind of fluff it out. And there you have it.
Open up, you OPN, bitch, you won't BBM.